Can I just point out? Can I just point out here? Look at this description. I think I might have taken it off of there, but it says something about the PC or whatever. I'm not going to be doing that version. I might someday, but right now, no. Um, I can only find this under the PC deal for the description. It's about the same, but I can't believe it that they used to have a deal of that. This one here as well. I'm not going to be doing the PC version. I had to actually click on it on your game facts. I should have gone somewhere else, I guess. But it would have been the same thing. The only difference is it's PC. So, to even nine. Dang. Can't believe that they had that on. I didn't even realize this was something about PlayStation 4. I played all three of these on regular deals. Anyway, I'll be right back. As you can see, the space has gone up just a wee little bit. That's because the games I actually got again. So I'll be right back again. Okay, so see what you're seeing right now is lists of things that are not going to be showing right now because they're not ready. However, this list will be ready before too long because I'm going to start on that before too long. So, but there is be ones that I'm not going to be starting on. Well, Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy IV, Doom 2 and Doom 3. Starting on that. There's a couple of games here, Brain Lord and Actraiser, that won't be here until I start getting that controller. I'm going to do, I got to save the deal. Rogue Galaxy is one of the PS2 games I actually want to get into. So, anyway, there's a couple games there, even Wolfenstein. I'm going to have to go back and re-own them again, which means, because right now, I don't have them anymore. I had to re-get them. And I have no problem with that. But it's going to take me a while before I get that. I didn't realize there was a difference between Wolfenstein and Wolfenstein 3D. Either way, I'll meet you in the game. Hey guys, my name is Brian Barnagazzi here. Welcome back, folks, one and all, to Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about. If you ever notice how I put Command & Conquer Retaliation a little bit differently than I do any other game, especially when it comes to updates, well, because it's a long name, and, it's still going to be like that. I should put the description, though. Wow, how the heck did that happen? Almost like I got cut shaving or something. Anyway, it's not feeling doing it. But, yeah, Chris, you ever wonder why I do it that way? Well, it's because of that. Just like I have quite a bit to say, but I don't have a whole lot of room, but I still want to put in there what the name of the game is. Because like I said as well, this is gaming only channel. And I'm going to try to make Tuesdays. I've decided to, before I get into Tuesdays, I decided to go ahead and extend it a little bit more, longer. Because I have Avion coming out. Oh, yes, that's coming out. But I've already got 9. I'm either going to be recording it tonight or tomorrow for the 10th episode. And as I go along, I'm going to try to at least record a couple of videos to keep the thing going. I'm going to try to hold back from doing up the list right now, and I'm still trying to get at least the videos going for the one game I want to do for Halloween. I'll try to do the other one as well and see if whichever one pans out the more better for which is going to be the scariest. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be scared of it. No. But I will say this, that when March happens, there's going to be quite a bit of changes. There's already some changes around here. I'll be able to do better and stuff, but yeah, I'm going to try to make at least Tuesday, my day to upload or rather post for updates. It won't be like 2 or 3 videos. Oh no. But they're mainly that way because there's not a whole lot as well to talk about, but I can talk about the game a little bit, but there's not a whole bunch I can say. And I'm trying to say this now before I get into this. Um, and Speaking of getting into games and stuff like that, it shouldn't matter how somebody plays or not. It doesn't matter. Okay. I bring this up again because of not just because of cheats, but someone mentioned how, oh my god, how awful it would be to have it on mobile. Now, I said this before, but I don't think I've said this on this channel. But I can see both the differences, the good and the bad of it. Yes, it's true having it on an Android. I mean, it can be a little bit advantageous because I have quite a few games I could play without any problems. That doesn't mean I can play everything without any problems, but hey, that's just, for like Android. Now, an iPhone is a little bit differently because you have to kind of play it in such a way that you have to get it set up in a certain way, and I am not going to mess with that. I mean, now that I know how to do it, it's just, yeah, I no longer have an iPhone. Let's just say some things happened, and we're going to leave it at that. But anyway, so moving on. I also have a deal where I'm going to do PS2 games. I don't know if I've said this or not yet or not, but I probably have briefly. But how it's going to be done is I'm going to make sure that I will have cheat codes. But like I've done before, and it shouldn't matter whether I cheat or not fully or even mostly, like a little bit or mostly. I'm like, this game right here, I only cheat a little bit. And so what if I do fully cheat? It's how I proceed to do the game. And while I could profess to go the way like people would if they were criticizing me because I'm using cheat codes, that, oh my god, you're just unafraid to play it normally. Well, unlike that, I mean, I could like go to far and say, well, you're so afraid to do it. I'm not afraid, but so you're so afraid to actually use cheat codes. You really are. I could say that, but I'm not going to. I know that doesn't count. It's just an example. It is true. Cop. But anyway, so moving on. This game is very useful. I have found that I like to. Let me just give you a bit of a background story here. I was like a lot of people. I play games normally. Then when I found out about cheat codes and whatnot, and I knew about certain games, that when I can finally get them, yeah, then I started looking for cheat codes. And then I started going in, because I still like to kind of go with games where I'm blindly going through it and seeing if it needs to have any cheat codes or any kind of reason to cheat at all. Even if it's a little bit or fully, it doesn't matter to me. Because I'm not going to judge anybody. I'm not going to judge, because here's the thing. I refuse to judge someone who doesn't use cheat codes. But I will, however, which as much as I hate to judge anybody, judge them like they were judging me or someone like me because, I'm choosing cheat codes and I'm such a weak loser, blah, 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 blah. I'd be like, well, how dare you not use cheat codes then? It doesn't bother me if people don't use cheat codes in general. It bothers me when people criticize others because it's the way they choose to play. Play the game however you want to. Cheat codes or not, everybody has their own strategy. Leave them alone. It's not you that's playing. If you have a problem with it, then what are you doing watching? What the hell are you doing paying attention? Who cares how a person plays? Honest to God, drop it already. But, again, with the mobile thing, yeah, what you don't realize is even Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Switch is mobile, just about. You don't consider it that way because it's not. It doesn't have a phone thing. You can get a phone thing for it. I think that's what they mentioned at one time or another. I don't know, but it's still wireless. It's still being mobile. The only difference is you're not using it as a phone. I mean, even a tablet can be used that way. An iPad, and those things are actually way better than their counterparts that are smaller things. Even if they had the phone capability of it, it wouldn't matter. It would be more able to capable to do things depending on their core processor and whatnot. But the difference is that yeah, PC is way better in a lot of things. But even so, here's the thing: most cases they're more cheaper to get than it would be to get a doggone computer would cost you almost not almost, but $500 to $1,000 just to get a good thing. And I'm not, and I don't know anybody that's going to give it to me because the only way I could do it is I don't have that money. Either I can either save for it or someone's going to have to give it to me because I don't know anybody who would, and I'm not going to sit here and ask, and I'm not going to beg for it. I'm just not. That's another reason why I can see the advantage of having mobile. What you don't realize is you can use mobile in such a way that you can use the screen to do better. You can use it like a PC. You can use it anyway. It's been proven, but nobody cares. I just want to say that, oh my God, it's just so terrible. I think personally, that all games should be open to all platforms that include mobile. There was a doggone version of it of Resident Evil 4. I would not even dare to do that on this because I can't even hardly get this thing to bring up PlayStation 2. I can get the emulator installed, but getting it to run and do the games, no. And I don't do damn PS2. I tried damn PS2, no way in hell. Didn't work out. So I said screw it. What I found out is that I can actually use I forget what they call them, but they're like a device that you can buy. They're not expensive. They're really cheap. I forget what they're called, but there's like more than one of them. They all kind of do about the same thing. But what they do is they're capture card devices, but they have specific names. Some people use OBS, some people use some other thing, whatever. I don't care as long as it works, because I'm going to be using something that might be using a couple of consoles. Right now, my primary focus right now is because I'm doing PlayStation. I'm not going to do the console, but the PS2, yeah, the PlayStation 2, because it's the only way I can do anything, and I'm okay with that. It's supposed to take it away so it doesn't, like, overly drag it, quote unquote. I don't know. I've never tried to really capture anything on an actual console or anything. Besides trying to do an emulated version of it. But hey, whatever. I'm going to try to get cheat codes because I want cheat codes. I want access to it. The thing is that we've gone to the beyond the sake of insanity when we decided to drop cheat codes. I mean, games should always have the ability to have cheat codes if you want to have them, because just because you don't want it doesn't mean that everybody don't want it. I want a cheat code. I don't care if the game's I don't care if I can play the game normally or if it's a little bit better. I want to have a cheat code. Not just because it's there, it's because it's something that if I want to use it, then by all means, I have a right to use it. I should have that right. I pay enough money for it. Why the hell can't I have it? Plain and simple. So, anyway, yeah. Now, I do have Classic Boy. I will not be using Classic Boy for PlayStation, as I like this better. I could probably do cheat codes with it, but I'm not going to do it because then I have to... See, the bad thing about Classic Boy is just like if I were to go to another, device, even though it's like ESPXE, but I would have to start over. It's stupid. That's the bad thing about emulation as well. I cannot get, like most people can, but you can save it and then just drop it back into there like you don't have to start all over. You can just start from where you left off. Or if you need to have a file that's been 100%ed going into it, or 100% enough so that you can go to the next game, where you can drag that stuff into the next game, then that's what I would like to see. Or I'd like to be able to do that, but I can't figure out how on stuff. Anyway, so we were going to take over these guys. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try to use any way I can with what do you call it? Uh, you know, I forget. Oh, right, memes. You know, and I thought that I had defeated the one team, but again, because we're down to two people, I don't know if it'll even make a difference. So that's because they haven't tried to, do anything against us, and it was. I don't know why I was thinking it was green, but it wasn't. It was the reds that were coming after us. I don't think I've seen a green person come after us. Why did I have to say green person? The one of the AIs. Blue hasn't even come after us yet. Much I had to say it like that because it sounds like it's being racist, but it is what it is. You know, if I block this off, I should be able to stop my tank. But the problem with trying to block off your tank, or not tank, but your or truck, I should say more like, because it's true, is that it can be hard to do if you haven't noticed, because I'm trying to block them up, and it's not easy to do without ways to really truly block them up. Like, there should be a way to do it and get your tanks in there, but you can't unless you travel through the ocean. So that is a thing. And I'll say this much: I love Aviant. I was glad I was able to finally do it, but then when I found out about, oh hello, what's this? Sonar Pulse. I don't know what the hell it does. I've used it, but I don't know if I can in the past. But see, like another reason why it makes it so difficult to try to block off your ore truck is because of the red. Like right now, I'm close enough that I could do something, but it won't let me. So that is a thing, unfortunately. So yeah, and I'm sorry that I had to go on forever like that, but I had a lot to say and a lot to talk about. But I just want to talk about that real quick. Sometimes you can initiate them to do things, but it doesn't always happen. If you automatically build like something that could take them down or a SAM site or whatever, but it doesn't always work too well. Sometimes it's also better to wait it out and let them. Look at that. Ain't that crazy?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Building. Reporting. Acknowledged. Construction complete. Training. Unit ready. Building. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Training. Building. Yes, sir. Ready. Acknowledged.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you have to be careful with those crates. Yeah, not good.
Building. Building. Training.
What makes it not good about it is because you never know what's inside of them. Sometimes it can destroy things, whatever, or most of the base. Oh, that's what makes it bad. The good thing is that if you're lucky, you'll either get some kind of troops or money. Most of the time, it's not really useful, but hey, troops are.
Building. Yes, sir. Construction complete. Acknowledged. Unit ready. Building. Training. Yes, sir. Ready. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. At once. Unit ready.
I'm glad I checked that because, like I said, you gotta constantly almost check these. You don't have to check them about only so often whenever you can think about it, but you should keep it almost a constant eye on it. Thinking about it because, like it's saying it in nature because you don't want it going down. Especially before you've had a chance to go out there and start looking for them or whatever. But whatever, I mean, in other words, like if you're trying to get ore or trying to move, whatever the case may be.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Reporting. Affirmative. Unit ready. orders. Affirmative. Training. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready. Training. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Construction option. Training. Building. Unit ready. Building. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Construction complete.
You always want to put it where you got space to move around. So that's one of the things I gotta do here.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Unit ready. Training. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Building. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Unit ready. Affirmative. Training. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Training. Unit ready. Construction option. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Building. Building. orders. Unit ready. Acknowledged. Building. Construction complete. Waiting orders. Unit ready. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Training. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building. Affirmative. Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Building. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Building. Vehicle reporting. Unit prepared. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Building. Building. Construction complete. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Reporting. Acknowledged. Building. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Training. Unable to comply. Building in progress. 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 Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Building. Training. Unable to comply. Building in progress. 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 Unit ready. Reporting.
Ugh.
Unit ready. Yes, sir. Construction complete. Acknowledged. Building. Building. Complete. Building. Unit ready. Building. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Construction complete. Affirmative. Building.
Okay.
Unit ready. Building. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Now, the reason here, you see, anytime you see special order, you always want to go after this if you can. If you can't, well, don't worry about it. You know, because you want to make sure that ore regrows back on as well, because if you don't, you won't be able to make it survive. Because, let me tell you something. It is very valuable, and it does help out, but if you can't do it, and if you decide not to put on ore regrow, yeah, you're going to regret it, because let me tell you something about ore regrow. What ore regrow does, and is it allows you to even more of a have a chance, just in case you can't get all of it, or if you're unable to get any of it at all, and you have more of a chance to survive. Um, Otherwise, you can't grow anything, and you won't be able to take them down, the enemy. And anyway, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Until then, later.